outside our soul, our heart.
Love life. We love each other. We're so happy. What makes you happy? Love life. Love each other.
Hacer de mi vida muchas cosas.
Like empathy for another human being. You're human.
At the end of 2012, I published the book How We Are Human. How We Are Human is a book of poetry that explores human relationships and the timeless question, what makes us human? In 2013, I traveled to 12 countries across 3 continents. In every country, I asked people from all walks of life, what makes you human? What follows are answers to that question from all over the world.
It's the ability to bring forth progress at such a rapid rate.
What makes you a human being?
God, flesh and blood.
I suppose the human intellect has a big part to play with that.
Having a heart. A heart.
What makes me human is my humanity. The feeling, I have feelings. I'm not like an animal. I can differentiate right from wrong. Yes. I think basically.
I love music. Music completes my life. It makes me whole, fills my heart. If I don't think I can survive a day without playing my drums, you know. It's so nice. It's perfect. I'm sure you also love music.
I think my brain is bigger than the rest.
I'm a carbon-based life form. Doesn't necessarily mean that I'm human, but I have a beard. Also, bearded dragons have beards, so that doesn't make sense either. But either way, hands, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. That's what makes me human.
Just to want to have fun. My body, my thoughts.
Para mí, el tener sentimientos y el poder entender la vida.
You know, human being is not like other animals. You have some rationale, reasoning, why you do things the way you do. You have the moral part of it, and the ethical also. You are guided by principles that respect others and all those things. That's what makes a human being different from a lion or a donkey.
Happiness.
What makes me human? I'd have to say it'd be my DNA.
My desires and my flesh and my organs, my mighty organs, and that's it, nothing else.
Makes me human.
Love.
As I speak and they don't speak.
Being kind to others makes me human. And loving the animals makes me human.
Understand? Real human experience is eye-to-eye contact!
Yo siento, Señor, que te puedo amar.
Number 42.
I can't do that. Lo que me hace ser humano es el sentir, el despertarme cada mañana y ver que estoy vivo y puedo hacer de mi vida muchas cosas.
A human being. I was born with extremities and the opposable thumbs, and don't look at my gut like that.
Emotion.
I watched you do it, Ruth.
You know, it's a terrible topic.
I'm a man, and I have everything in one's house. It's not why I'm a human.
The fact that I have feelings, the fact that I'm able to distinguish, I can touch, I can, have feelings, I can reason.
I eat, I sleep, I breathe. I love. What makes me human, I think, would be the first thing that I just said, and that's I'm a thinking human being.
I was born by a woman, so I consider myself a human being. I wasn't born by an animal.
Reasons and logics and ideas and discoveries and inventions.
And also the fact that I cannot hurt another human being also makes me human.
I'm with probably thinking would lead to emotions that we come up with. So we might be happy or sad or angry or jealous. And that's because we are thinking.
I have some sense of humanity in me. I can't kill someone. That makes me human.
It definitely set us aside from a skunk or a badger.
The difference between plants and animals, that makes me human.
Humanity.
It's this X factor that only humans hold.
What makes me human is the very nature of the fact that though the scientists would say animal kingdom and things like that, the human element that makes me who I am is the moral aspect and the religious views and persuasions that I possess, which define me as a human being.
I mean, I guess you could say that all life contains this X factor, but I would say that humans particularly have this X factor that take all of fractions, all of statistics out of the question.
That would be reason. Reason, rationality is the main attribute that differentiates human beings from the rest of creation.
Fact that I've got a really good pen.
Psychologically, probably, which is not very different from the other living things, that would be emotions. Although I'm not quite sure whether non-human animals do not express emotions, but probably the
human.
What makes me human? I'm down to earth. I'm a worm.
I said bird.
Bird?
The way that human beings express emotions, some would also differentiate them from, would also qualify them to be human. The humanness.
What makes you human is if you are already human, but if you live a virtuous life, then you are human.
Love life. We love each other. We're so happy. What makes you happy? Love life. Love each other.
Empathy. If you feel like empathy for another human being, you're human. Period. Boom. Done. Stop recording me.
What makes me human? Being on Earth, just being a part of everything that's here.
My bipedal nature, I guess.
What makes me human is that I'm keeping on living and life motivates me that I'm living.
Everything. Let's do it.
That's a good answer. I couldn't come up with anything, but I agree with Christina. Sure.
Dancing.
Dancing.
Loving life.
And everything.
Let's do it.
Alright, bye.
Human. I feel like a part of everything. I feel like part of plants, a part of animals, part of rocks.
Empathy makes you human. That's like the best answer ever.
Yeah.
You should use that.
A part of water. I don't really know what makes me feel human.
You have got feelings and shit. You know, the fact that I have feelings and shit.
Maybe it's the fact that I can do a melody, sing.
I am awesome.
And express myself in a different way that the plants and animals do, but they do express themselves to me in a very special way.
Yeah, why not her? Her face.
Me pining after her love and affection. That's all I want.
I'll give you
and
my
I'm never gonna get it.
affection.
This
I
is
just
the
won't
best
give
moment
you
of
my
life,
time.
I gotta say.
I just
I've
won't give.
And they taught me this.
Oh, why do you have to ruin it? He ruined it. That picture didn't.
Matter of fact.
The life and the ability to live the life of mine.
How much are you doing?
I don't know. I think it's just being around other humans. That's what makes me human. I don't know. I think it's just being around other humans. That's what makes me human.